Hi, my name is Theresa Pauli, I'm 22 years old and I'm applying for the foundation course, and I prepared a speech from the character Alice from the playwright Rotterdam written by Jon Brittain, and Mrs. Pinchwife from The Country Wife written by William Wycherley. And yeah, you asked me to talk about a scene which makes me feel very emotional, and I decided to talk about a scene of my favorite Japanese cartoon series, which is about a group of pirates and their adventures. And in this scene, they just break into one of the biggest estates of the world government to rescue a member. And yeah, just right after being told by one of the government's officials that they should forget about their friend and leave right now because they have no chance in defeating the world's biggest power, because they're just a handful of people, their response is, we don't care. We don't care. We declare war on the world government right now by shooting the flag of the world government and burn it. And this is such an awesome moment, really. It makes me feel so excited, and I just got goosebumps and I couldn't stop smiling because it just feels like the right thing to do, you know? They have the guts to stand against the whole world with determination to risk their own lives because they value friendship so much, and this is just wonderful, and it just really takes you in, and yeah, just you can feel a kind of fighting spirit rising within you, and if I were there, I swear I'd fight with them. It's really wonderful and overwhelming. And yeah, but that's not all about it, because after the flag was shot, the member who was taken into custody was finally able to say what she truly wants, because before that she had the deal with the government that if she goes quietly without resistance, the government wouldn't pursue her friends. So she always told them, just leave me, don't try to rescue me because I'm here on my own will and I want to die. But after that, she was finally able to say that, yeah, that she wants to live and that she wants them to take her with them to the sea again. And she really cries it out, and it's just such a wonderful moment because you have this reunion that, I mean, I've been hoping for it for over 20 episodes, and it just is the kind of happy ending that I've been hoping for, and yeah, really, really wonderful moment. And also for the character itself, or herself, it is a really heartwarming moment because she never had anyone to trust in her whole life, and she had a really dark and sad past and nowhere where she belonged, and now finally she has friends who would go so far for her that they would risk their own lives to protect her and to save her, and they show that there's a place for her in this world where she belongs. And it's really wonderful because this is what I've been hoping for this character, and it's really heartwarming and beautiful, so I had to cry. Yeah, so this is it, and now I wish you a lot of fun with my monologues. Dear sweet Mr. Horner, my husband would have me send you a base, rude, unmannerly letter, but I won't. So, and would have me forbid you loving me, but I won't. So, and would have me tell you I hate you. Poor Mr. Horner. But I won't tell a lie for him. There. For I'm sure if you and I win the country at cards together, I could not help treading on your toe under the table. So, or rubbing knees with you and staring in your face until you saw me. Very well. And then looking down, blushing for an hour together. But I must make haste before my husband comes. So now he's told me how to write letters. You shall have longer ones from me. Who am dear, poor, dear Mr. Horner, your most humble friend, and servant to command till death, Marguerite Pinchwife. I felt butterflies, and I didn't know why at first. I was just looking at her. This girl, she was wearing a leotard, it was a fancy dress, and she was a cat. And I just knew that there was something going on. But I didn't know what. And then, all at once, it hit me, and I realized, oh shit, I like girls. And I waited for it to go away. I tried really hard to make it go away, but it didn't. And even when I went out with boys, when I went out with Josh, I could never say it, but I knew deep down that I liked girls. I like girls. I like girls, and I've always liked girls, and I still like girls, and who the fuck are you to tell me I don't? When I've accepted everything you said to me. You want to be a man. Fine. You need a new name. Alright then. You want to wear these clothes and lift these weights and have an operation to give yourself a dick, whatever. I've accepted that because it was what you wanted. What you needed. Who you are. Fine. And I tried to change. I tried really hard to change, but there are some things that I can't change. There are some things that I don't want to change because they're part of who I am. And why is that less important? Why do I just have to stand aside and deny that because you're going on your own personal journey? I want you to be happy. I want you to get what you want. But what you want is to kill the person I love and replace her with someone I don't.